G'day everyone, it's great to be part of the Business and Jobs Expo today. So my name's Sue Hurst and I'm here with Sam Lee of CFO on Call. And what we're going to talk with you about today is the top 7 levers to maximize sales, profit and cash flow in your business. So my name's Sue Hurst. I'm a co-founder of CFO on Call, and we started CFO on Call back in 1991. So in that time, we've worked with thousands of businesses to improve their sales and profit, their cash flow, their business value, and importantly, their work-life satisfaction. So let me tell you a little bit about CFO on Call. And so what we do. And you may think, well, I've got an accountant, I've got a bookkeeper, why would I need a CFO? Well, there's a bit of a gap actually between what bookkeepers do and what accountants do, in that strategic financial guidance for business owners. So what we do is we sit down with a business owner and we say, okay, what do you want to achieve? And what financials do you need in place to make that happen and help to guide you through that process? And getting clarity on your financial position. So that means getting regular reporting, not just at the end of the financial year to do your tax, but to actually drive your business performance and to have confidence in your business results. And also oversight of your transactions, because you do need to be confident that things are accurate so that you're basing your decisions on good information and that you've got good financial security in your business. So effectively, we become like a financial co-pilot. So we take responsibility for things so that you don't have to worry about it. You can just get on with running a business and making more money and helping you with relations with various stakeholders in your business. So, at times you've probably got lenders, investors, we've got shareholders, customers, and suppliers. So it's all about managing those relationships and making sure that they are not just, always in their favor, but your it's worked out right for you as well. And non-financial KPIs. So they're things like looking at the amount of website traffic that you're getting, the number of sales leads opportunities that you're getting, your sales conversion rate. So setting and monitoring those sorts of KPIs because they do have a financial impact at the end of the day, and giving you insight into those and how you can make those work better for you. So it's really all about setting targets to drive these improvements in your sales, profit, cash flow, and ultimately your business value. So as I mentioned, we've got one of our lovely CFOs, Sam Lee, with us today. Welcome, Sam. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Thanks, Sue. Good day, everyone. I'm Sam. I'm one of the partner under the CFO on call. I have more than 15 years of the expertise in helping with the business owners. So my expertise, especially in transforming the business, help the business to grow. As I say, be the business partner with the owner or the executives to increase the profit and the value of the business. Especially, I have a lot of experience work with the business that is in a bit of a trouble. So to distress the business and help you guys to turn around the situation. Especially in these days, the innovation and technologies is very important. It's critical for the business to improve their process and procedures. So I'm focused on that. And I'm also a strategic leaders, and I love to work with the people. So that's about myself. Thank you. Now, today we're going to talk about the 7 key numbers that can accelerate your profit and the cash flow. So the first one is the sales, and second one is cost of goods sold. Third one, overhead. Then is your customer, and your inventory or in the service business is your work in progress, and the price change, and your suppliers. Those are the main key numbers that can help you with your profit and the cash flow. So here's the book Sue write. Sue, can you introduce about the book?
Yes, we thought we'd just flick that screen up because there's a little bit of content to share with you. So we didn't want to overwhelm you with it all. So we thought rather than giving you every bit of detail, we'd give you all the details in this ebook, which you can download at the end. So you can just relax, put your pen down, and just listen to what Sam and I have got to share with you today.
Thank you, Sue. And here is an example about a business with a $1 million turnover. Assume the COGS, which is the cost of goods sold, is about 60% and overhead is about 30% of the business. Then you can see with the small changes to these seven key levers, um, it will increase your cash flow about by about 123,000, which is about 12% of your total business. That's a huge increase in the cash flow, and you will change your profit in the bottom line about 55,000, which is about 5 to 6% of the entire business. With all these small changes, which we as a CFO on call, we are very focused on to do the small changes to the business and help you guys with a small change, but it's a big achievement to the business and help you to grow in the long term. So we're going to look at what is called a cash flow cycle pitfalls. So here is example which explain why cash flow is so critical, especially for a small business. Um, so example is in the first day, so you buy a stock and then you start to produce the product. In the 46 days, you pay for the stock. So here is the cash outflow. You start to get into the negative cash flow position. And for the and you wait for another 55 days, so you'll be able to sell your product or sell your stock in the 101 day. And then after you sold it, you wait for another 116 days to be able to get paid, which this is about 116 days, which is about 4 months. So in between when you pay for the stock until you receive the payment from the customers entirely, you wait for 6 months to be able to get the cash back. So that is the diagram on the right-hand side here. It shows you buy the goods and you pay for it. So you wait for another 6 months to be able to recover your cash, which is the problem for a small business. This is what we call growing broke. Because you think about you increase your sales, but in you have to pay um, for a cash for 6 months to be able to recover that. So in between the 6 months, you are in a negative cash flow position, and you won't be able to do anything unless you put more money in for and be able to fund any more activity you want to do to be able to maintain your business activity or to improve your business. So that's the big problem for the small business.
Yeah, it's a bit of a myth, isn't it, Sam? People think that the solution to a cash flow problem is to sell more, when actually that can make things worse.
Yes, indeed, Sue. And you're thinking you're going towards the good future for your business. However, you forgot about the cash is the king here, and you're running out of cash, which you will get into a big trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So now we're going to look at the three levers which will impact your cash flow. The first one is the customer. So this is a simple concept here is your customer. So once you deliver your service or deliver your product, you invoice straight away. Don't wait and then try to focus on the work because quite often is the business owner is very busy with the day-to-day operations and they forgot to simply bill their customers and be able to collect the cash and keep the cash flow going. So that's very important for small business. A regular review to your status report and take a proactive approach to follow up and build a relationship with your customer, which will improve significantly for your cash. The second thing is the inventory. An example is like think about you buying a car. For example, you go to Toyota and you want to buy a car, and they all quite often is ask you to put a deposit in, especially after the COVID. You probably have a long waiting period, maybe it's 2 to 3 years, and they will be able to deliver the car to you. And this is one of the key reasons that the Toyota can be very competitive for a very long time because they don't stock up their stock. They get a deposit in, then they start to build the car, which is similar concept to you as a business owner. You buy the stock as required and use it immediately. Not because you buy the stock because the suppliers get a promotion and then you feel like oh it's cheaper, so you buy it now. Then you'll stock up your stock, which is the cash. You won't be able to convert that to the real cash you can use. Um, Another concept is to redirect the stock to the customer if you can. So you can save the cost to find a space, for example, a warehouse. You don't need to rent a warehouse to put those things there. So those are the tricks. And then if you are in the service business, reduce your work in progress period is critical. So focus on the scope of work and focus on the budget to remind yourself constantly with those two things and deliver the product or the service which customer requests. For example, is if the customer only want a simple t-shirt to be comfortably wear it at home, you don't spend a lengthy time to design and produce a product which is a trendy shirt because that's not the customer wants, and you just postpone the time for them to pay you. So finish the work as soon as you can, and then finish the work within the scope and deliver it straight away. That will increase um, that will and shorten the time for you to wait for the cash inflow. The last one is the suppliers. So quite often is the business owners, you guys are very busy with the day-to-day work, and don't forget that you buy a lot of stuff. So you actually have the buying power to negotiate a different rate, uh, not just accept what's put on the ads on the website. So you negotiate, use your buying power and negotiate the new terms and condition, which will give you more often give you a discount and will benefit you, or negotiate a longer payment terms, which will delay your cash going out. So you'll be able to hold more cash and fund yourself, do more things to be more productive. So these are the three key impactors to the cash flow. Sue, over to
Thanks.
you talk about the profit impactors.
Thanks, Sam. So the previous ones were just purely cash flow impactors, but these ones, as well as being cash flow, they're also impactful on profit. So obviously, well, you would think that increased sales increases profit, but it actually doesn't always. If you're when you sell more stuff, you're consuming more stuff. So if you're selling a product, you're having to buy the product, or if you're selling a job or a project, you're having to produce whatever that service or project is. So the costs can actually sometimes outstrip the sales. We have seen many occasions where uh, businesses have unprofitable jobs because the costs have just blown out and got out of control. And then when you take your overheads into account, that's when you can really end up in a loss making situation. So so the point is that when you sell more, not all of it ends up on the bottom line. However, if you focus on reducing your cost of goods, every dollar you reduce your costs goes straight to the bottom line. And the same with overheads. For every dollar that you can reduce your overheads, that goes straight to the bottom line and to your cash flow. And with price change, so price change can mean a price increase or a price decrease or a discount. So just like with a decrease in cost of goods or overheads, an increase in your price, you're not selling any more stuff, you're just selling it at a better price. So every dollar that you increase your price goes straight to the bottom line. And conversely, with discounting, every dollar that you discount comes straight off the bottom line. So, unless you have a very well thought out strategy for your discounting, I'd just be really careful with that one. Unless you're really getting rid of obsolete stock or something like that, or you're doing a combination of a discount with something else that you know is very profitable, then I would avoid that one. So I think the key with these ones is to do whatever you can to, get the best cost for your goods, negotiate with your suppliers, use the fact that, you've done business with them in the past, you're a good customer, so you should be able to try and get a discount there. And overheads is an absolute minefield of wasted money. If every business just looked through all of their overheads every month, that would have a massive impact on profitability. And one of the key tools that can help you with these is a budget. So if you do your budget at the beginning of the financial year and make sure you put that into your accounting system, and then every month you compare your actual results to your budget, that'll really help you to stay on track. So keep an eye on these profit impactors. Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, Phil. We'll just to review this model again. Um, so can I get your attention to item number 4, your customer? Look at the cash flow impact of this number compared to the other levers. This is really the key contributor to the increase of the cash you are going to have. So this is really a good example of how important you invoice your customer immediately. And then same as the profit um, impactors, you look at those four impactors which will straight increase the profit in the bottom line. Yeah. So we go to the next slide. So we are here today. We are promoting our service as um, we can set the best possible target to improve your profit, cash flow, and value of your business. We have a very experienced team um, and then we can help you in the long term by work closely with your leadership team. What we need from you is a recent set of financials, and then we can calculate based on the model we have. We can calculate the impact of the seven key numbers to your business. We set a very achievable goal, and then we can work with you and your leadership team to be able to achieve it. So here's a link to the ebook Sue mentioned before, and there's the contact. This is my contact number and the email address. We offer you a 30 minutes section. We can talk to you about your business and what's your concern about your business and how we as a team to help you to achieve your goal in the long term. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a message here or click into any link we showed previously or call our number. We are happy to have a chat with you and understand and help your situation. Sue, would you like to talk about this slide?
Thanks, Sam. So, thanks everybody. Just before I talk about this, just want to say I hope that you found today useful and a little bit educational. We have tried not to bombard you with too many details about how to fix these seven key numbers, but as I said, the details are in the ebook, so please do download that. It's got heaps and heaps of ideas for you to improve those numbers. So just wanted to say that we have Sam is with us in Brisbane, and CF On Call is very keen to grow our footprint around Australia and the world because we want to try and help as many businesses as we can. We think there's a really great opportunity to help businesses to grow. So if you happen to be a CFO who's watching this, or you know of a good CFO, who'd like to be part of a like-minded team of other CFOs. And so what we help with is the marketing and the sales and the delivery know-how, and we provide support to you to get you up and started in your CFO on call business. And you can work flexible hours and make a really big difference to the lives of business owners, which is a very important part of our economy. So if you are interested, get in touch with us at the link there, and I think the link is in the QR code in our booth. So if you'd like to have a go and click on that, we'd love to have a chat with you. So thanks again for joining us today, and thank you, Sam, for sharing your insights. I hope you found these useful, and please do get in touch with us if you'd like to have a chat. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.